Yeah, I'm going to do a Thankful Thursday, and I'd like to give a shout out to Singing Toad for starting this tag. Before you see a bunch of junk. It came in a little bitty box. It was lined with this fuzz stuff, and all this stuff was glued into it. The reason I got this stuff in that box was because one of my friends found out I was into knives, and he brought me this shadow box. So I finally got all the stuff out of it, pushed that out of the way. So Don brought me a shadow box that had this knife in it. It's from the 1930s. It is a fruit knife. It doesn't close too well because these are still I haven't worked on it yet. But you've got a nut pick and the blade. Both of them are in good shape. It was glued into this shadow box. The next knife I found in there was this little thing. This is a Buck 107. And a lot of you have seen it already because J.O. Knives made this sheath for it. And when you get past this little buck, you get this 102 was in there. This is from the first year on these new markings. Really nice knife in great shape. And it was given to me, like I said. I thought I'd never get all the glue off of it. And the only thing I can figure is that some little girl is the one that made the shadow box. Because some of this stuff an adult wouldn't have. So let's start with a little 107. This thing is very small. It's a 4-inch handle and about a 3.5-inch blade. But it was something I'd never seen before. I went online and I found it in a kitchen trio that Buck made. So I thought it was the paring knife. Then later I found it with a set of 5, and they had serrated it and made it steak knives. And then I got to looking, I got my copy of, Blades? Blades, knives and values. And they showed this one as a 107. It's one of the rarest that Buck had. You know, as far as a pattern. They didn't go over well, and they didn't use them for very long at all. But I was really thrilled when I finally figured out what it was. But it's definitely my favorite Buck. This one here, I think everybody knows how big a 102 is. It's another 4-inch blade, but look at the difference in the, or a 4-inch handle, but look at the difference in the blade. And this is everybody considers to be a very small knife. Compared to this, it's definitely got an attitude. These are the sheaths that go with them. And I'll tell you, this is probably the nicest sheath I've got. And I've got a lot of brand new ones, but I like this one better. And it was made by J.O. Adventure or Venture. I don't know why I keep saying Adventure, but it's Venture. And marked it as American made. It's nice plain sheath. And talk about something fitting nice. You put this in, you can hear it snap in there. It is not going to come out. So I do appreciate you guys watching, and I shall return again. Thank you, and you guys have a nice night.